So the first question that I had was from a guy called Joe, and Joe wants to know about recording himself playing covers and the best way of putting that up on YouTube to get the best quality. So what I would kind of say to that is that if you look on YouTube at a lot of the self-recorded stuff, most of it's done with a webcam and the video looks pretty shocking. But the audio is the most important thing, I think, really, with that kind of thing. You know, you're putting the performance across, and it's an audio performance after all. You know, it's you playing something. So as far as the video goes, to get the video as good as possible, use the best camera that you've got. That might end up being one on your phone. You know, so if you've got like an iPhone or a Samsung, you might find that the video camera on that is actually really good. So do some test recordings. Lighting is a really important one. Choose the brightest place that you can to record it in your house, if you're recording it there, and make sure that if it's daytime when you're recording it, which is a good idea, make sure that the window is behind the camera. So if you're here and the camera's pointing at you, you want the window or the biggest light source to be behind the camera, pointing in your direction. You don't want to sit in front of the window with the light from the sun being behind you. Now, the sunlight from this window is behind me now, but I've got other lights which are filling in and are counteracting that. So that's the first thing with shooting the video, is make sure that that's you, then the camera, then the light source. And then with the audio, the other thing to bear in mind is when you record audio with a camera, the microphone on the camera is quite far away from you. So if your camera's, say, 5 feet away, then your microphone's 5 feet away from the source material, which is you playing. And if you play an electric guitar, for example, the microphone will hear the plectrum on the strings. Now, you'd never ever hear that. You wouldn't hear it at a gig, you wouldn't hear it in the studio, you wouldn't hear it, you know, you just never hear it. You'd never hear the plectrum on the strings of an electric guitar, but the microphone hears that, and it gives quite an amateur sort of sound. You've got to try and combat that if you can and not have that happen. So yeah, just watch out for that, really. If you can record your guitar with another recording device, like maybe use your laptop if you've got one, or your computer, your PC, and maybe, let's say that you're using an effects pedal or an amplifier to record, maybe stick another mic in front of that amplifier and put that into your PC. And you can get like a really cheap mic from Tesco for like £5 or something. They're not expensive. Or if you've got an effects pedal that's got a line out, you can take a line out of that and record that into your PC. And there's loads of online programs that you can use for that. Audacity is quite a popular one. And if your sound drivers don't work on your Windows PC with Audacity, there's a program you can get called ASIO for All. That's a little driver program that makes sure that your audio ins and outs will work with Audacity. I'll put links to both of those things under this on the website. So hopefully that answers your question to a certain degree anyway.